Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hard4Games channel. I'm your host, Tony. You may have seen the new Earthbound 64/Mother 3 footage that was just released. It was wonderful, it was beautiful, and a big thank you to Zen for purchasing the disc that it was found on and dumping it. But there were other videos on that disc. It came from a 1998 Nintendo Company report. There was some paperwork, but the disc itself kind of functioned as a presentation. I'm going to go over sort of the basics of the content of that disc, just so you can kind of get an idea, but also showcase some of the videos that I thought would be more relevant to this channel, specifically the Nintendo 64DD content and also the Zelda 64 trailer. Alright, so here we have the disc itself booting up. Welcome to Nintendo World. We have the future and Nintendo Museum. Again, this functions as a presentation. The museum in particular showcases Nintendo highlights from 1983 through 1997. Bunch of different games with a description. Also going to throw a bone to you Mother fans out there, because there is a Mother 2, aka Earthbound, picture and description in the 1994 section. Once we catch up to the N64, we no longer have images, we actually have video, and these would be the videos that are found on the disc dump. They would be integrated into this presentation here. Now, moving on to the future, we have what Nintendo was hoping to release, some of which never did, like Mother 3, but again, we're focusing primarily on the 64DD and Zelda content today. A couple of other things to note. The videos that we're going to be showcasing today are silent. There is no sound. Also, keep in mind, again, these were on a CD from 1998, so the resolution, the quality, overall, not what we would necessarily hope for. That said, I did spend some time and cleaned them up pretty significantly, but they are not perfect. They still started off as a very low resolution, so they are what they are, but regardless, hope you enjoy. We're going to start off with the Nintendo 64 disk drive content. This is all the Mario Artist series, but at this time it wasn't called Mario Artist. It was called the Maker series, apparently. They all have different logos, different names. The logos are much less cartoony. They seem more placeholder. And if you take a close look, especially if you're familiar with the games, you can see a different interface in most of them. One of the things I really like about this Zelda 64 trailer is the shot of Link walking around outside of the Temple of Time. Now, we had found the texture for this area in the GigaLeak and the actual polygonal map in the recent Zelda 97 dump, but we didn't really know how the camera would work. Would it be fixed? Would it track? Would it move? Etc. And now we know. It kind of follows him down and kind of does like a little top-down thing as he continues moving. It's a small thing, but it's good to know, and I'm glad we finally do. Aside from that, I really appreciate all of you watching. Thanks again to Zen for purchasing this disc and dumping it. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification button, and if you feel so inclined, we also have a Patreon. But regardless of that, I do just appreciate you all watching. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time.